Police chase time now. Oh, yeah. Is this the right police chase? This one? Okay.
Desmond Shaw live in SkyCal. Desmond, slow speeds, but they've already tried a spike and a pit.
All right. You're sure it's this one? I don't want to go on a stinker chase here. And I'm be honest, our protagonist, not in the optimal whip for a chase. That is not built for high speed. That's built for comfort? I don't know. Efficiency?
Maneuver.
Don't really know who's that made for. Other than, like, dweebs, I guess.
I'll tell you this assault with a deadly weapon happened in Winnetka. Oh, there you go, Des, we got you now.
Assault with a deadly weapon, that's pretty serious. And then he hopped in the goddamn shoebox. He said, I gotta make a getaway, but I want to look like a clown doing it.
There has been talk of a pit and spikes, but we haven't seen any success with that so
If you pit maneuver this thing, it'll actually probably implode.
Streets here on the edge, kind of Canoa. The suspect was on the sidewalk.
Obeying all road rules.
That's definitely pretty nerve-wracking. You know,
very polite.
Time of the afternoon, I believe.
That LAPD helicopter right
It's built for groceries.
Yeah, I was saying earlier that it was kind of surprising how empty the roads
Yeah, it's probably really good at groceries, I guess. It's got a lot of space.
When, as Des was saying, so many kids are at school, getting out of school, this is that time. And this driver, Des has been overhead, is that it hasn't reached really high rates of speed, but still.
Not yet. Wait till he fucking throws in the NOS afterburners on it.
What this person is wanted for, Mike.
Yeah, and you see this unit, this Topanga unit.
Oh no! Don't pit maneuver him.
Yeah, so
good dodge. Good work.
Right there, because you had a ton of traffic, but they've been authorized.
He knows.
They've been trying to do spikes. This person, we know this was originated from an assault with a
Not
deadly
good.
weapon call. Those Topanga units have been trying to get this person.
He's
to stop.
trained with the blade.
At times, he rolls down the window. They talk to him. They talk a little bit higher than what we had been seeing.
This is probably the fastest that car has ever gone.
They were really, really slow, like in the neighborhood of like less than 5 miles an hour. He does.
Don't pit him. Oh God!
Close.
Oh. You thought.
But you know.
You really thought.
He knows what they're trying to do.
Yeah, this guy knows.
Made that turn to avoid.
He's played Need for Speed.
I mean, you know, the units are right there, and they've got him.
Chose the wrong car from the garage, but his heart's in the right place for the chase.
At this point, and because this making another attempt, that he's just kind of.
Man, he's treating this like he's racing at fucking Talladega right now. He just keeps hitting these turns, just doing the loops. Oh God, he's out of place. It's the ooh,
so close and.
Little fender bender.
Yeah, and you know what? It's kind of
but he avoided the pit.
Because this unit doesn't have that big push bar on the. We haven't seen any pits from LAPD in some time, so definitely.
Yeah, he's just gonna keep hitting the same turns.
We'll see if that continues to be
nothing but right-hand turns. Man's the opposite of Derek Zoolander. Or nope, he is literally Derek Zoolander behind the wheel.
Another turn.
Yeah. Another dodge.
And you know, Amy and Des, the good part for LAPD about this part of the valley is these streets are a lot wider. Definitely too fast for a pit maneuver. Remember, police
a left turn.
Like to do pit maneuvers under 30 miles.
Is that allowed?
You do it much faster than that. You risk the suspect vehicle flipping or causing some.
Man, just hit him with the blue steel.
They don't want to do that. This guy, obviously, though, Amy,
he's gone now.
About very keen to the fact that that's what LAPD wants to do.
God damn it! Not the blue steel. That's Magnum. What is wrong with my Zoolander knowledge?
Really quick last-minute turn. Which kind of, as far as I know, there's only one person in. Des, I don't know if you've heard any different.
Well, he's going to pick up a few more people.
One person. And remember, this is an incident that we believe
that'd be pretty cool if he did.
Something that happened very recently. This isn't a situation where they kind of
imagine joining a chase mid-pursuit, like your buddy just slabs up, he scoots in sideways, like get in, and then all of a sudden you're just in the middle of the chase.
Person may have. So.
Joining us as we continue to watch over this pursuit this afternoon.
Not only are we watching over it, but God is as well. We are captivated by this.
The many attempts threading himself through those two cars right there. Luckily, Mike, we haven't seen any collisions or any.
Oh God, he's lurking again.
There we go again.
Yeah, no.
The shark's in the water and he smells cum.
It's a little bit of a high speed there for a pit attempt. So I'm actually going to try to do it or just trying to get him.
Oh, another right turn. We're safe.
No damage that we know of. It doesn't look like in Des,
Jesus,
you
man.
can see the car better than I can. I don't think there's any damage to the car that I've
He's reinventing the meta.
So this is certainly a lot faster. And here on the right side of your screen is all of the attempted pit maneuvers that they did.
Oh, you already got the montage on pit maneuvers.
Right there, he feels it, sees it, and makes a turn into a neighborhood or is able to speed up just a little bit. And you can see it is almost. Yeah, and then you see the helicopter as well. In addition to the pit maneuvers, we've also heard them approve spike strips. The problem is
spike strips won't work on this. Don't even try.
Really on a road long enough for them to be able to set that up. Going through this parade in the San Fernando Valley, and now Des, it looks like we don't see any LAPD units that close behind him again, right?
You're telling me he outran the police cars?
Pilot Dylan up here letting me know that
In that?
have kind of backed off a bit. So maybe we'll see
What
if they're gonna
in
be
Tarnation?
tactics on this one and just you see him come up to now wrong side of the road as they squeeze through.
Well,
And
now
then
that
Parthenia,
was
you can
just
see,
rude.
Parthenia, people drive 50 miles an hour on that street. This guy's just going right through the intersection.
He's playing a game of
Totally
Frogger.
ridiculous. Just determined
It's
to go
he's
right
doing it.
really, really close
Nice.
from there. Westbound on Parthenia. I think he's got the window down right now. We can see if we get a
Hey, wave at me.
shot of the suspect while that, and the window
Nope.
goes right
Okay.
back up right as I double in. So the watch commander says about that.
Yeah.
And
Watch
no interest in
Commander,
going towards the
grant them
freeway
permission,
either.
please.
I think that would be definitely a safer, quicker way to get
Can someone
away
throw
from
a
this
baseball
area.
at him?
But as you were saying, Desmond, he's staying.
That we're watching right now, probably some of the fastest driving that we've seen there.
Oh, they're
You see
back.
that black and white, that cruiser right
back
up there
again.
behind them.
Uh-oh.
And now they're up into a busy.
It's round 2.
He almost knew like he was getting
Oh.
those opposite lanes of traffic, right?
Yeah.
Jeez. A close shave.
Everybody else out there on the road.
Believe, okay,
Uh-oh.
see if they're gonna have an opportunity.
He's
here.
out of right turns to make.
Good place for a
This
pit.
pit's going through. He's trying.
So close, and
Oh.
it's just crazy how
He's
pretty
trying to
it is.
squeeze away. Oh, no. He couldn't find another right-hand turn to make.
Really good, and let's see if this is going to bring it
Jinkies.
to an end. Amazingly, didn't hit any innocent vehicle.
You can't box in the box.
While it may have done some damage to the cruiser. That was a fantastic pit right there.
Turns out the windows
This
are
vehicle
bulletproof.
Kind of with its
Doors
boxy
open.
shape, I feel like was not able to withstand it. And let's see if after all the attitude he gave,
It's
the
empty.
officers,
It was a
the doors
drone.
open. They're out with their guns drawn, lethal and less lethal.
Imagine.
And hopefully that, shook some sense into this suspect, and we're gonna.
On the right-hand side there.
How does this go on for another 37 minutes? What? Do they just stand in the like a standoff for this long?
He's using his hands as well. As
Skip to 17 minutes.
Bat. They also suspect that
He's throwing that pitch in reverse.
now the vehicle
He said,
moving
"No, I don't think I will."
So, just, and after such a great
No, he can't catch him.
so many false starts and spinning the vehicle around like that. Now he's getting into reverse, and what are they going to do right now? So
What are they?
we
They're
thought
powerless.
It was going to be over.
That was the
It
one
is
move they
definitely
didn't
not
expect.
over. And
He said, "I reject the idea of being busted."
And, yeah,
I am the
now
one who
you're gonna
busts.
want to do a pit in a small residential area here, but on
So
Superior
why,
Street-
if I may, I'm not the police chief. God bless. Being the police chief in LA sounds like a fate worse than death. He was here for like 5 minutes. You're telling me one of like the 3 officers here wouldn't just pull up behind him to box him in? Isn't that like standard protocol? What were they worried about? Like this thing, like that's barely more than like a Tonka toy. Like it's not gonna cause like crazy damage. Like whoever was here, like on the end, just wanted to be part of the team. He must really love his car or something. Like he has some kind of emotional connection to it because he did not want that bitch scratched. He easily could have just boxed them in. Crossfire mainly, but yeah, kind of dumb. Well, we've seen so many chases, probably close to 100 chases by now. Every time a pit maneuver occurs, usually the follow-up is like a fucking football team trying to jump on a fumble. They have like 8 cars box them in. And that's in like assault armed robbery cases. Like we've seen that. Why was this one? Were they really afraid of this vehicle? Like what do they think this was? The fucking Batmobile or something? Like I don't understand. There must be something I'm missing. Because we've seen armed robbery suspects get boxed in. Now, this guy is also an armed robbery suspect. He apparently had a knife. But I feel like the knife isn't gonna jeopardize the police vehicle in the event that he like charges at them when he's surrounded by 9 dudes. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe there's more to the code book I don't know.
the vehicle
He
around
could probably
like that.
throw it.
Now he's
Like he
getting
could be
into reverse.
really
What are
skilled
they
with the
gonna do
blade.
right
Like he
now?
could be doing
So,
throwing knife like he's going for kill cam and black ops. Like yeah, it's possible, but probably unlikely. You know what I mean?
And now
Here
what
we
are they
go
gonna do?
again.
Some people, but on
Oh, he
Superior
found the
Street,
key.
a lot
Drive
of
really
people out here
slow
walking
in
around.
residential areas.
And again, with schools getting out too, very nerve-wracking. So, wow, we'll see how LAPD is going to react to this kind of shocking turn of events.
Yeah, I thought that there were officers on the other side.
I like
trying
that.
to
A shocking
block
turn
the
of
speed,
events.
but maybe were down.
He
and
went
locked down
slowly in
paths
reverse
that,
and then
they couldn't stop him from
just
going down
left.
this street.
Yeah, that coordination was coming. They were trying to get it to do anything kind of crazy here or not. It's hard to tell.
I wonder what the
because
plan
this
is.
is
Yeah,
how
maybe he's
this
trying to
pursuit started.
de-aggro by being like really
Sounds like
normal
2 flat
driving.
tires, I think I just heard. So maybe on the passenger side.
Yeah,
Looks
I
like
heard that as
What
well.
was
was he
that?
just on the phone there too, Des?
He looks like
No, it looks like he's looking at Instagram reels. What was that?
I think I just heard.
That's a woman, right? I drink too much goof juice. Am I losing it here? Like, that's definitely just like a woman on that screen, right? Man brought up his phone to bring up a picture of his wife, like a World War II pilot who looks at his family before doing a crazy maneuver. What's he cooking? No, on his phone, man. Obviously, it's a dude driving it. I'm talking about on his phone.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised if he's.
This was one of the weird twists. He's holding an actual photo of somebody for some reason. Oh!
For a lot of these suspects to get on
Analog.
and start pleading their case, saying they're innocent or whatever.
Wait, I think you're. Yeah, wait, you're right. That is just a photograph. Just a fucking Kodak moment printed photo. Yeah, you're right. I wonder what it all means. Huh.
Now, but was definitely on the phone, and it looked like I could see someone on the screen, maybe like.
See,
it was either
the announcer,
or live streaming.
the sports broadcaster had the same thought I did, that it was someone on a phone screen.
Another view at that right
But
now.
it is just a photo.
But you know, does the suspect have a rap sheet? Or are they just kind of running out the clock to give it up? And just kidding, we're still going. As we're on Maria here.
That was a beautiful pit maneuver. Glad they replayed that on the Jumbotron.
And we're just showing our viewers there.
Oh, God, it's two. No!
Did before finally coming to a. Oh, what's going on here?
That was the saddest pit maneuver I've ever seen. That was unauthorized. What? Look at this. This is so dainty.
Showing our viewers there all the different maneuvers this driver did before finally
Nice.
coming to a. Oh, what's going
Looks like
on
they're
here?
trying to do it again.
They tried.
That was one of those things where he said, "I do say so." I do say,
They're
sir.
very cognizant of pedestrians in the area that say.
Here comes another one.
Yeah.
No, he changed his mind. He changed his
they
mind.
really want it.
Imagine the cop crashes into one of the parked vehicles, too focused on the pit maneuver. This guy wins just by driving normally. Well, not normally anymore, but up until then.
Definitely crazy. See him coming
Here we go
again. See if they can
again.
pin him again.
Oh!
Contact couldn't quite see
It's
him
too
out
strong!
at that point, but boy, I mean,
My God!
it's crazy here. We haven't seen this kind of aggression with LAPD.
It's made of vibranium. You stand no chance.
And on surface streets too, right? It's very different.
Have heard was a knife, perhaps. So they definitely. want to
Another
get
one's
this
on the way. Inbound. What? Can you wait
but,
until we're out of the trees? It's blocking the view.
back up on
Can you
the
pit maneuver him in?
You can see,
Oh God.
maybe. Yeah, I
He's
mean,
running out of steam.
So we'll see if we can see those.
Is the
tires,
tank
but-
empty?
Yeah, I can see the rear passenger side is definitely flat.
Oh boy. No!
Front of the tree. Well,
Damn you!
Get us around it, but you can see the side skirt was
Scripted.
damaged there as well on the for the suspect if this is finally going to be it or not.
Well, he's
I mean,
he's
it-
parked right
I think
behind
they just
another
said he threw the
car,
keys
so
out.
Yeah, I mean he's out of
Forward
room.
at this
He's
point.
got no more real estate to maneuver.
No, I can't
thought I
tell.
heard
Was
him
that
say
car
something
already
about
parked
throwing
there, or
the
did they
keys out.
stop there?
Kind of shaking their head. That vehicle looked like they were already
Should have
parked
taken a
there.
better car.
And you could see the damage to this vehicle.
He's just really regretting the choice.
Passenger side is pretty much completely flat as well.
Stop. Oh,
we
doors
go.
open.
That's where she ends.
All right.
He said enough is enough.
Well,
I've had my fun.
this is-
kind of like a deja vu, right? From just a few minutes ago. Here we go again.
Quite like he was before with those.
He
flat
looks just so
tires, but,
disappointed. He doesn't even look mad
not
or
rushing
scared. He
at
just
all
looks
to get out of that
really
car.
disappointed.
Or maybe he's closer to home.
Yeah, true.
Could
The
be-
car may not have had any more gas in the tank,
Yeah,
but
we're
he
all
did.
still in the same area. I mean, he has not ventured geographically very far out. Geographical distance, never had any interest in getting on a freeway.
Wait a second. I think I just saw him granny shift.
Surface streets up and down.
Oh,
And
no,
again,
never mind.
all kind of in the same
Never
area
mind.
as
I thought he was about to do some kind of
the
crazy maneuver.
He's got a note or a picture in
Yeah,
his hand.
paper or something.
Yeah.
Right?
This has to be where it ends, right? There's no way.
Plumber Avenue in Chatsworth. We'll just, while he's sitting there, we'll kind of widen out and get a
Right,
little
I
bit
got
of
it
the
now.
lay of the land here. It looks like, yeah, a business park right
No.
now. So,
Oh, that's a
where
replay. I was like, what
people
the
are gonna
fuck?
be leaving the office, in theory here probably pretty quickly. I'm sure,
Yeah, it looks like that's definitely where it
LAPD
ends.
Probably telling those people just to stay
Looks
where
like he
they're at,
started
don't
crying.
come out onto
Yeah, and
Cozy
then he
Croft.
called it. He
That's
called it a day.
Gotta love that street name there.
He said we all had fun today,
As we
but that's
double
where it
back in.
ends.
Yeah, just kind of despite.